Hello, my name is Patrick. I'm an artist, and I just tried animating in Procreate Dreams. I'm not an animator. Let's see how it went. We're going to be trying Procreate Dreams for the first time. If you don't know what that is the new animated animation software from Procreate. Now, I am a tried and true Procreate user. I'm not an animator. I have dabbled a little bit in Procreate's animation in Procreate, but that was a year ago, and this program is essentially a different program. So, you know, it's a bit up in the air what's going to happen today. I watched a tutorial yesterday twice, so clearly I'm an expert now. But there's some cool things in here that we're going to get to use keyframes and the like to make it that much better. The first thing we really need to figure out is what we want to draw, what we want to animate. So I think I want to have a character, because the tutorial that I watched yesterday animated a blinking eye. And so I feel like that's the most sensible place to start, right? So for getting started, either way, we're gonna hit start, and in Procreate Dreams you get a bunch of options. Let's go with the widescreen. So like if we wanted to make a simple droplet character, we can do that pretty well. I figured I'd drop in with a little bit of audio commentary to break up some of the live stuff, because, you know, it takes a long time to animate. I drew a really simple character of a paint drop. I use them in some of my branding, so why not start in that realm? One of the things I was really excited to do was use the importing from Procreate to Procreate Dreams, so I made sure to piecemeal my drawing into layers so I could animate the layers in Dream. This is my happy little drop, and he's ready to import. So we've got our original image here. We got Procreate on the right, Procreate Dreams on the left, and we're going to get out of here, and we're just going to do this. The coolest thing about this is that, so my drawing's been imported, right? So we can convert layers to tracks here. So we do this, and now we've got a group that has all of our layers in it, as you can see here. Now that my image was in, I could start animating the blink. Now this exercise came directly from the video I watched on how to use Procreate. I think it was a great way to start. The video is linked below. Thanks Alex Grigg for the tutorial. It really helped. Actually, I watch a lot of Alex's stuff when I want to think about animation. You can see me using onion skins and the flipbook in Procreate to draw and test the layers of the blink. I knew what I wanted, and it was really just a matter of figuring out exactly how to use the program to get it done. When I was done, I duplicated the animation and flipped it horizontally for this result.
We got blinking.
Once the blink was done, I followed along with the tutorial by drawing a simple background, using keyframes to zoom out of the character and the background at different rates, and with the warp function, I was able to make some grass that seemed to sway. And then this happened.
And look, we got an animation of some kind. Nope. Oh. Did it just crash? It might have just crashed. It's okay. I've ruined everything. Hopefully not. Oh, the grass is gone!
I decided to export and move on, and this is the final result. Weirdly, the grass was there in the render. Don't ask me how. With this simple project finished, I wanted to push myself to make my own animation that was more complex.
Okay, so we're going to do a goblin doing something as our next one. Complete history of goblins. Super fun project I worked on in the last few months. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, you really should. I think we're going to focus in on a goblin doing magic, but we're going to create some assets to go with that. So we need to design a space in which this goblin works. So we should do a little bit of sketching here to create a background. It's the main thing I want to start with.
I found drawing in the Procreate Dreams program to be lacking in options,
particularly a lasso tool and some of the things I really love about the original Procreate, so I decided to make a background in Procreate. It was a simple stage with some very bad cardboard standees adding atmosphere to our scene. I really like how it turned out. So we can add the layer of our image we just created. It can live right there. It doesn't need to move much at all. For now, we're going to change the opacity of that layer real down, just so that we know where the stage is, so we can work around it. Now we need to draw a goblin. So my goblins have a very specific way of being drawn. Very short bodies. There's gonna be standing like that on stage, right? And now we're gonna add show onion skin. We're gonna set our onion skin a few frames. So he starts posed like that. And then he's gonna go in and rummage around for a bit. So I began the steady work of making keyframes. When I tried animation in the past, I learned some of these technical ideas, but the limitations of animating in the original Procreate made it quite difficult. Procreate's Dream is a much better option. I found making these keyframes pretty good. We turn off our onion skins we got. We're here, need this leg again. Drawing from it to here, to here, to here. More or less be the end. Hide the onion skin, and we can actually go to work trying to get our goblin some shape. I really like drawing my goblin characters, so this was a great part of the journey. I could take up rough sketches for the keyframes and then add new layers to them, which allowed me to draw more detailed pictures and eventually get rid of the sketches altogether. I did this for all the keyframes till I had this. Alright, so we can sort of see how he moves here. He goes dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. And so began a long journey of in-betweens. I won't overly bore you with the long time lapse of this because it took a really long time, but I worked diligently adding in-betweens till the action felt more smooth and the final results were passable. I should note, sometimes with learning projects, it's okay to press forward even if the end is a bit wonky. It's more important to learn and grow than to be perfect. It took so long to do all of this that I had to end my stream, and I did the work of coloring each frame while I watched the show. I ran into some serious glitches here that made coloring more difficult, and I was getting tired of the whole thing, but dragging and dropping slowly led to the final result. And there we go. I animated. It was fun and a rewarding process. I'm not sure that I'm cut out to be an animator, as it is a lot of work. As for Procreate Dreams, I like the foundation they built, but it's lacking a few features I would have liked. Past experience with Procreate and the reputation that the Procreate team has indicates that Procreate Dreams will continue to grow and expand, and I look forward to seeing what comes next. For now, that's all I got. If you like this and enjoy having fun with art, maybe stick around, check out what else I have to offer. Subscribe and join me as I learn to grow as an artist. And until next time, keep being awesome. Bye!